Learning to Reflect is a blended learning module for the Semester 1, 2020 work portfolio package at the Australian National University Computer Science Tech Launcher Program. In this first of two parts, you will investigate what you need to learn for your project, and long-term for your career. The aim is to prepare you to be a professional in your field, which includes the ability to take responsibility for your future professional development. Learning goals. In a group project you are undertaking one or more roles as a team member. This requires technical and professional skills. What skills will you need, which you do not already have? Where will you obtain these skills? Co-curricular programs. Part of being a professional is assessing if you have the skills needed for a job, and going about gaining skills needed. This is commonly called lifelong learning. Development relevant to maintaining and expanding skills in a specific job or discipline is professional development. The European Commission defines lifelong learning as all general education, vocational education and training, non-formal learning and informal learning undertaken throughout life, resulting in an improvement in knowledge, skills and competences. The Australian Computer Society (ACS) uses a narrower range of topics for its Continuing Professional Development (CPD) program. Some examples include formal study short courses, industry conferences, reading industry journals, volunteering, presenting conference papers, and academic research. As well as formal coursework, universities offer a range of co-curricular activities for students. These are in addition to the normal course of study. Some co-curricular activities are offered through ANU Student Experience. Universities also offer programs for students to gain skills as entrepreneurs. ANU sponsors First Wednesday Connect, and Innovation ACT. Universities also offer free online courses. The ANU offers courses through the EDX Consortium. Topics include technology management, and marketing. ANU Careers suggests using the STAR approach for responding to selection criteria, with situation, task, action, and result. Cockburn, Carver, Shirley, and Davies discuss an expanded STAR-L approach used at Queensland University of Technology (QUT), which adds lessons learnt. You will be asked to apply STAR-L in developing your WPP. In the first assignment you are required to prepare a statement addressing the selection criteria for a typical position. You will then refine this in the final assignment. ANU Careers defines selection criteria as the qualifications, skills, personal attributes and performance standards needed to perform the duties listed on the duty statement, position description. For computing positions, the selection criteria are usually explicitly listed. They may be divided into categories, such as essential and desirable. Your response to selection criteria may duplicate information provided in the CV. The Australian Public Service Commission (APSC) examples of selection criteria are demonstrated capacity to communicate effectively, good organisational and administrative skills, proven ability to work as part of a team, well-developed customer service skills, and proven ability to manage projects. The APSC provide an example of using STAR to the first of these criteria. Situation, role as research support officer. Task, needed to ensure that managers were kept informed. Action or approach, initiated monthly newsletter. Result, led to improved lines of communication. The APSC did not use the expanded STAR-L. Adding learning to this might give, for example, learning, while experienced in the preparation of newsletter content, needed to learn the use of the department's Wizard social media tool. This required not only learning technical aspects, but group online working. Communication skills, teamwork and interpersonal skills are the top 3 criteria assessed by Australian employers, as reported in the AAGE Employer Survey. ANU Careers categorise selection criteria into general questions, and behaviourally based questions. The National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine distinguish between self-directed or required learning, and informal or formal learning. An example of self-directed informal learning is keeping up to date on industry news. Self-directed formal learning would be taking an online course outside of the workplace. An example of required learning in an informal environment would be mentoring by a more experienced colleague. Required development in a formal environment would be participating in annual employment-wide training. These different categories of learning may prove useful in deciding what you need at different times in your career. You can read the suggested materials from ANU Careers and the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine now. You can complete online quiz 1 now. Answer one of questions in Forum 1 now. Then reply to an answer from a fellow student and rate 3. Question 1. Describe an example from your own experience in terms of L. Situation, task, action, result, and lessons learnt. Question 2. Report progress on achieving learning goals you set previously. What have you started? What is going well? What has proved to not be appropriate and why? What categories of learning, self-directed, required, and informal, formal learning, did you attempt? Assignment. Start work on Assignment 1 now. Bring your draft to Workshop 1, along with your forum posts, and be prepared to discuss your work. This presentation contains images that were used under a Creative Commons license. See the accompanying website for a full list of images and attributions.